windy today. Windy suits me. Tried to blow myself to bits today in the gym. Just all the feelings of frustration and growth and my trouble with integration and sitting with it came out with, okay, so if I'm going to bash my head against my insides, I might as well bash my head physically as well. So I really came up against some physical limitations, which always brings some relief. And then the after effects are, now I've pushed myself a little too far. Now I need to recuperate because I feel so much through my body that it spiritually exhausts me when I completely deplete my body. So today was a day of quiet. It was a day of reflection. But I do think that there's an exorcism that takes place when you are able to kind of sweat it out. That's something that really is one of the tools that I use. Do I abuse exercise? Probably a little bit. But it is such a tool for me to be able to hammer out the stuff that I just can't figure out. And right now I'm in this period where, I just can't figure it out yet. I know I'm being guided. I know I'm going through growth. I know I'm expanding, but it's fucking confusing. And so rather than just kind of hole up, which is something I do too, I decided to kind of push outward today physically and came up against it. But in a good way. It felt like a productive way. I feel like every time I kind of break my own boundary physically, it's echoed inside with, even after the exhaustion pass, a little bit of an expansion somewhere in me it's echoed. So what I offer you today is, sometimes using physical momentum and movement can help break something that you're kind of stuck in. And I recommend, and it also helps you kind of get into your body and move out of your head and maybe move a little bit more into your heart. Because when you're just pushing with your guts and your grit, it kind of takes you out of your super overconscious mind. And so that is kind of what came up for me and what I kind of went through today. And I will see you tomorrow.